G'day everyone, Paul Stoner here, CEO Biggin and Scott, joined by Russell Cambridge from the Richmond office.
Hello, mate.
One of our officers of the month. We had 2 officers of the month.
What? I'm not sharing this with anyone.
We just had Ming. Congratulations again to the Glen Waverley team.
Yeah, good on you, Ming. Good on you, mate.
So Richmond, I just asked you before we came on camera, if you had more stock, would you be doing more deals? And you said yes.
Yep. Hey, look, the inquiries are down. The number of people floating around buying are down. But I was saying to you before, it's surprising how many deals are coming together. Yeah, I think the prices have definitely softened a little bit throughout April, and now we're into May, of course. But the deals are being done, you know.
The systems and procedures that you guys have, a serious buyer now rises to the top of your list very, very quickly.
The cream always floats to the top.
Oh, thank you. And but buyers, and so you're matching them pretty quick, and especially with the apartments. I know Chris and Emily are selling quite a few things off market or before auction dates.
Before auction, all the guys are. All the guys are. We've spoken to a few other agents. A lot of agents in our area, in the city, are doing deals beforehand. They may, on the books, they may look as though they've got 3 buyers, but once it comes to auction days, they're diminishing to 1 or none. Yeah. So if you've got a hot buyer, they're all running with them at the moment. And in the back of our minds is that anybody who's got their property on the market right now in this climate, they're keen to sell. So they're pretty much grabbing the offer. There's no pushing, there's no shoving to convince an owner to take an offer. They are voluntarily taking the offers as soon as they come in because they want to move on for whatever reason. Yeah. And so as long as it's close enough, it's good enough in most people's opinion.
It's the simplest form of thinking about it, and it's right, because we shouldn't be overthinking why someone is selling or what the prices are going to be. Just find someone that wants to buy it.
Yeah, like we said in the block all those years ago, hey, we sold it. Yeah. But
that was a long process.
It was a long process. But if you've got an offer, it's the owner's decision. If they say, let's just do it, I want to move on, found something else, I've got another opportunity, must sell because of this, that, the other, it's their call. Let's do the deal. But I've just noticed there are deals to be had, and it's actually quite good fun. They're enjoying the hustle.
So friendliest, most approachable.
Yep.
Remembered it?
That's it.
It's working a treat.
Well, can I also...
For the young guys watching...
Well, you were saying about matching up buyers. The box and dice system that we use on the iPads as buyers come through, and the categorisation that the guys do when buyers come through makes life a lot easier.
Hot listing phones, just get strategic about
it. So they just, if they've got a buyer who's running hot on something, they know which properties they've seen, they know which properties they've shown interest in, what sort of budget they've got. Yeah. It's all there in front of them, and the deal's brought together. So great systems out there at the moment.
It's forgot what I was going to say now.
Apologies.
So May, which we were talking about before we came on camera, you were expecting it to be a lot quieter than it has been.
Yep, because of the election.
You're on track for a sale a day already in May?
Our stock list pool shrank. We have a sheet, it's an A4 sheet on the side, and it's usually chock-a-block full. It's only halfway full with auctions at the moment, right? So we actually filled up the bottom part of the stock list with the hot properties on the second page. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And guess what? There was about 8 or 9 of them. By the end of the first week, 4 of them went in mine. And, so the hot property list was working. But what I've just started noticing, because the election's knocking on the door very closely, let's get that bloody election out of the way. I think everyone's sick of it. The listings are now starting to pick up, and the phones are ringing again with offerings for June and July. I think it's going to be a busy winter.
Well, so I wrote in the newsletter yesterday, that'll come out today or tomorrow. I think prices are at a value now where they get the attention of the buyers. Yeah. They're like, that's great value. Like, a year ago it was a lot more than that, and it's 10 or 12% cheaper, so it creates demand. Yeah. And I personally can feel that the demand is back for properties in all prices.
Yeah, well, I've been saying it all year that the apartment prices reached that line in the sand where it was just as affordable to own a property as to rent it out, so people were starting to buy. Yeah. Interesting thing, we haven't seen a lot of movement recently from the investors. I think the fear of a change of government has already set in. It's as though they're already in power and negative gearing is on the nose from now on.
Well,
and the banks...
It's too late now, because if you buy now, or if they get it through, but you buy now and they change the laws, and by the time it settles, you might be...
well, it's got to be grandfathered to July next year. But, But
Yeah.
It's still that connotation that if you've got a property, you're going to be attacked, you're going to have clips given to the government, the taxes are going to rise, all that sort of negativity.
So the message really from the both of us, and especially from the Richmond office, the way that they're dealing with things is uncomplicate your life if you're a salesperson. Realise you've got a seller and there are buyers, and you may have to do a little bit more negotiation or spend a little bit more time with them.
Hustle.
But the deals will happen.
They are happening. And the other interesting little thing that's happening is Team Ed are having a bit of a competition with Team Tyson over in... Tynan, in the Paran office, and they're having a competition who's generating the most listing leads and appraisals in their prospecting.
It's fantastic.
It's great little bit of competition, and we're winning.
Michael Tynan will do it because he uses Reach, and he's all over it.
All over it. Love Reach. Great thing. What's Reach? We're reaching out for you. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye. Just a quick thank you to our sponsors this year, ULR, Land Rover and Jaguar. Each of our salespeople for the month get to drive a car of their choice for the weekend. So, thanks, guys.
Long ago, my heart and mind got together and designed the wonderful girl for me.